Ever wonder what society would look like if there were no gamers? No young kids who have just learned a slur and thought it would be peak comedy if they just spammed it on comms when you're bottom fragging on Valorant. Well, Intel have, and they want it to stop. That's why on March 18th, they announced a new software named Bleep. Can you see where this is going? No? Well, good, because neither did I, until this nice bald man explained it to me. Intel have teamed up with Spirit AI, a company focused on addressing toxic behaviors online.
Fuck you say to me, you little shit!
They've almost perfected censoring and locating text-based language to help you weed out specific terms and mannerisms. That includes behaviors such as aggression, harassment, bullying, identity-focused hate speech, and white nationalism. Okay, cool, but what about voice comp? That's where Bleep comes in. Combining Spirit AI's automated software and Intel's years of knowing what the fuck gamers are up to, they've combined their forces to launch a software so powerful it can censor your comms in real time. And here's what it looks like.
Every soul contains a whisper of light, growing louder as it calls to unite.
Ever wake up and think to yourself, man, today I can go for some racism? Well, Bleep lets you dial it down on the racism slider. We have reached the peak of mankind, where you get to choose the level of hate your ears get to hear. Obviously, having sliders on the levels of hate speech you can hear is pretty fucking weird. If you're okay with some of it, I'm gonna guess you're okay with hearing most of it. Also, you're not really forced to run this software, so I'm guessing anyone that needs this software will be cranking that shit up to 100 anyways. Also, who gets to choose what is soft racism or hate? I would love a transparent report on how they got to choose that, because forgive me for being skeptical, but automation has been really weird when it comes to people of color that I can't help but wonder how they came to decide what the less racist terms are. It's not too bad though. You can also manually review all the hate you've received with this performance review section. Everything that gets picked up as bad will be logged as text. I can see it now. You wake up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, sit down on your PC, and do a hate speech review. Jesus fucking Christ. People have pointed out that the N-word gets its own slider, which is weird, right? It's separate from the racism slider. I see some functionality to it, because if you have a black friend in comms that wants to say the word, it will be really weird to censor them. Okay, let's talk about the functionality of this software. We obviously have no examples to how it could work, but I'm going to assume it just bleeps out whenever someone is about to drop a gamer word. But doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? If you hear the bleep, you probably know something horrible was said to you. And I'm gonna guess that the software can't really bleep out the first syllables, so you go into this full Yagami light mode to decipher what was said to you. Don't get me wrong, I would love to not hear racial slurs shouted at me when I'm playing a game, but I would opt out to mute rather than hear a bunch of bleeps spamming in my ears when I'm bottom fragging in Valorant. God, I suck at Valorant. All jokes aside, I think this could be a great software if it's done right. It could really protect some people who are vulnerable. Another potential great thing about this software is how it can revolutionize streaming online games. There are some extremely rude people out there who will try to get you in trouble by spamming the comms with really bad words. And if you're able to stop them in real time, then that's great. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.